Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing like a miniature review of Destiny 2 The Witch Queen. I'm here with SonofGalli, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Alright, Destiny 2 The Witch Queen. Initial thoughts. What do you think about it?
I think it was better than the first two expansions, definitely. I don't know if I would put it above Forsaken, though.
No, I wouldn't put it above Forsaken. I'd put it just below Forsaken being the best, and then The Witch Queen,
yeah.
And then, what was it, Warmind?
Yeah,
and
I won't say that.
And no, maybe Curse of Osiris and then Warmind being last. If we're going.
Oh, Curse of Osiris was my least favorite, but yeah, I can see what you mean by it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Curse of Osiris was. I don't know. They were both. They kind of just went hand in hand, and I honestly don't remember a lot about them, if I'm being quite honest. But
they were kind of forgettable.
They were kind. See, and my. Oh wait, I forgot about You know another one that's forgettable. What's that one?
Yeah, I'm like.
Oh, Beyond Light. Yeah, that. Well, no, that one wasn't. That one had stasis. So okay, if we're doing that. Oh, we also had that Shadow one. What was that one?
Shadowkeep.
Shadowkeep, in my opinion, was actually like one of the worst ones. Like I did not. I don't know. Shadowkeep was
not as bad as Curse of Osiris and everything, though.
I think it goes,
in my opinion.
I think Beyond Light was like top 3 is Forsaken, Witch Queen, and then Beyond Light, and then and then it kind of goes down from there.
Bungie got just hit a 3-peat. Like all 3 of those were pretty good, and they're the last 3 ones.
See, I think the Witch Queen was really good, and it might just be because my favorite DLC is the Taken King, and it's like Oryx's sister. So it kind of just like the whole hive god type of thing kind of played into it and made me really enjoy it, at least.
If you want, we can kind of split this into pros and cons.
Yeah. Okay.
So, pros, I really like the setting and the way the whole area that we were in, like the Throne World, looked.
Yeah.
As soon as I went into it, I thought of you seen Alice in Wonderland, right? Like the Queen of Hearts sort of place, like with all the hedges and stuff.
Okay.
But then it also sort of reminded me of the Dreadnought at the same time, and I really liked it.
The Dreadnought was so good. I don't know, the Dreadnought was, yeah. And then, let me think of some other pros. I think the actual story of it was good. Like, I think the story was pretty good.
I think most of the story was good, yes. I liked the aspect of us kind of helping her, in a way, but her regaining memories that she had lost. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
I really liked the sort of how you went into that place and her face was in the background. It really has some really cool bosses too, like the Ahamkara boss. That was one of my favorites.
Oh, what was the Terex guy? Whatever he was, the same mission. The guy who.
Hermix. Yeah.
I also liked obviously the last Savathun boss fight. Now, if we're going I'd say if you're doing this on like Legendary campaign. Most of it's not that bad, besides like the final boss fight. That's not bad. It's just patience. Another
pro is I do like that they added the Legendary campaign difficulty.
That's a cool thing. They need to keep that.
Destiny 2, it's not a hard game.
it's a grindy game, but not particularly a hard game.
Yeah, but this kind of added it. It didn't make it very hard, but it made it harder than it usually is, and I thought it was enjoyable.
Yeah, the only really hard content besides adding this would be like raids, Grandmaster Nightfalls, which I've never been a high enough light level. I think it'd be cool to do like a Grandmaster Nightfall, and like
I would do it, but
getting my light level up to like awful. I think it could be like what 1570, 1580.
Oh, crazy like that, yeah.
And then the only other hardest thing I'd say, and this is Trials, but that's just because that's not particularly the game. That's just like the people who play the game.
Yeah.
Trials makes it hard. Okay, cons.
Okay, for cons, I'd say I don't know. I didn't really like how the Scorn were just kind of there. We didn't really get an explanation of how the Scorn was kind of just there.
Were they there because they were like attracted to like what Savathun was doing, or like I don't really know why they were there. They were just kind of.
I mean, that could just be us, but I really don't know why they were there. I don't
really think they clearly. See, I need to go watch My Name Is Bife to like get a good explanation of that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't really understand particularly why they were there, but let's see. Any cons for me? I would say. I don't even know what to say. I think it was.
Some of the missions kind of had like the same sort of layout to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
there's like the story and plot. They're pretty good, but I feel like really it's the environment that kind of keeps you coming back in.
I did like running. This is exactly the Witch Queen. Well, it kind of is. This is more seasonal. I did like running Void 3.0. I think Void 3.0.
Oh yeah, that's another pro.
See, I think next they need to do. Okay, so I feel like before this, Solar has always been popular. I think they need to do Arc 3.0. Like they need to revamp Arc so it's used more. Because I just don't feel like the Arc subclass is used on most characters. Besides like Titan, because Titan you just get to fly. But
well, that's like one secret.
That's like the one thing. Yeah, and then Stasis.
It was a new crafting system. I haven't used it a whole ton, but I have used it a little bit, and it seems pretty cool. I like that idea. I didn't know if it was going to work out or not, because Destiny 2 didn't really strike me as a game that would work in.
Crafting, but they did it good. The only hard part is getting the materials. Like you have to like level up guns, but I don't think
they really don't give you a whole tutorial on how to do it. They just kind of throw you in there, and they're like, "Okay, figure it out."
Yeah, but well. The only thing I don't like about the crafting system is, and I'm probably going to make a video on the gun when I get it eventually, Osteostriga. I don't like how they like put a paywall behind that. If you pre-ordered it, if you get the deluxe edition, I haven't pre-ordered. If you got the deluxe edition, it's kind of like I guess was it Cold Heart, whatever the original release gun was. They'll release it like months later into like the loot pool, but it'll be like it'll probably be next season before that gun's like actually out in the loot pool.
Yeah, so, it's kind of. I personally didn't buy it because but for me, it seemed like an overpay. Because I mean, honestly, you're not getting much more with the deluxe edition besides like the seasons. But in reality, when you do that, you're only saving like $10 on the seasons.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's true. But I'd say overall, the Witch Queen was like really good. I really enjoyed it. Like, I'm not like I've played Beyond Light and stuff, but it was just kind of and like the last few things have been all right, but Witch Queen was actually like second, like besides Forsaken, it was insane. Like it was really good.
We have to make that video ranking all the Destiny 2 expansions at some point.
You gotta do that. And then for like wrapping up thoughts, okay, the only thing they should have done is they should have brought K6 back. That's all I gotta say.
The only thing they should have done besides that too is they shouldn't have gotten rid of my boy Spider.
Bro, what the heck, bro? Like literally, I changed the clan to like Spider's retired, like,
home
or something like that. Because literally, they could have moved them. They could have just moved them to the.
Why didn't he move to the tower or something? Now we're gonna ramble about this because
isn't there like an Elixir part in the tower? He could have literally moved there.
Yeah.
Like,
in the helm. Yeah. He could have just went there.
Like, what the heck? Like, they're like, no, he just gets vaulted. He just, like, died or something. He's just off in space. Another thing with the Witch Queen, I like how they brought back Mars. Because Mars was lit, and I was kind of upset, like, when they originally took it out. But it's lit, they brought that back.
I don't know. That was one of my cons, because, like, they bring it back, but you're not allowed to do anything with it. Yeah. They're kind of teasing you with it, but you're just not allowed to use it. Like,
you know what? Actually, hold up. Is it still in the game? Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. Direct destinations. It's not. If they brought back Venus, because Venus is like the whole entire thing in Destiny 1 with the Vex was always pull up to Venus.
It was always on Venus. Yeah, I would like to add Venus back.
Yeah, Venus. I mean, besides I remember Vault of Glass is. I guess you technically go to Venus for that, don't you? Or is that Nessus? I guess that's.
No, that's on Venus. I think
technically, yeah. Which I don't really know. The only thing I do have to say is I don't really like. I like how they brought Vault of Glass back. I've never actually like done it besides like one encounter, but I don't like how like they just like brought it back just cause. Like that'd be like if they brought back like the Taken King or whatever that was, King's Fall. If they brought that raid back, that wouldn't make sense. And like Vault of Glass didn't make sense. They just kind of like, oh, we're gonna bring back this like Legends thing and put it in here in that category. And I'm like, okay, that's cool.
I kind of like the idea though, personally, just because like, imagine like if you're a player that didn't play in Destiny 1, now you kind of get to experience it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess for newer players that makes sense.
For us, it doesn't make as much sense because we obviously saw it in Destiny 1. We're like, oh, it's just that. But like for some people, I feel like it would be kind of cool.
Yeah. Alright, I guess you got anything else to say? Because that's pretty much that's my 2 cents. I'd say it's overall great expansion, worth playing, worth buying.
You want to do like a rating of it, like out of 10?
A rating with it? All right. I'm gonna give it like a 8 out of 10. Maybe not.
I'd give it like an 8 as well.
Yeah, like an 8. I'd say 8 though. For Seiken.
I'd say for Seiken's like a 9, and then like Taken King is like a 10. So
Taken King was. You know, we need to do a video one day where we just like play a bunch of Destiny 1 stuff. Like try to. I want to play a Crucible match in Destiny 1 and see if anybody's up there. That's it for the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed Fire Expansion. Worth playing. Standard.
go sub to my YouTube channel that doesn't exist.
Yeah, go sub to his YouTube channel that is non-existent. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see y'all in another one. Later.